కేంద్ర ఆర్థిక మంత్రి నిర్మలా సీతారామన్ మీడియాతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
Which is much lower than the 5.9 which was at the BE. Similarly, for the 24-25 budget, we've given 5.1 as the fiscal deficit, so clearly indicating that we are on track to meet the glide path which was set in 2021-22, and that we are well on track to meet the 4.5% fiscal deficit on or below 4.5 even by FY26. If this is the background with which I'm talking and the presentation of the budget happened, I want to very clearly put some things under the heading, if you want to call it that, Disha Nirdeshak Baatein. You must have heard the Honorable Prime Minister speak before the Parliament session, well before the sessions commenced. His usual customary remarks. He said the budget will be presented tomorrow and you will have some Disha Nirdeshak Baatein in it. So, what are those Disha Nirdeshak Baatein? There are about 5 of them I highlight. Social justice as effective and necessary governance model. So it's not just a slogan for us, social justice, we'll have to work for Nyay. No. We've shown you that it is a governance model and a successful one at that. So social justice as an effective and governance, necessarily a governance model. Then 4 major caste groups, as we call it, as Prime Minister has emphasized, the poor, the women, the youth, and the Annadata. So, Disha Nirdeshak Baatein, you have the second point. Third, focus on infrastructure. This year again, massive increases of capex happened in the last 4 years. This year too, there is 11% increase, resulting in a very recallable number, 11,11,111 crores. So continuing the trend of the last 4 years, where capital expenditure has been the route, one for revival earlier from COVID, and now for sustained growth towards Amritkal, towards the Vikasit Bharat goal. Fourth is the using of technology as a huge opportunity. DPI as almost a new factor of production. So it is actually bringing in the value addition to the economy. It is facilitating every sector to bring in the value addition which is so required and improves on our productivity. And the last Disha Nirdeshak Baatein is high-powered committee for extensive consideration of challenges arising from population growth and demographic challenges. So if these are Disha Nirdeshak Baatein, what were the major announcements? I'll recall very quickly 12 of them. I'm not spending any time except for reading out what those 12 are. 2 crore more homes under the PM Awas Yojana. We already completed nearly the 3 crore. Housing for middle class. Rooftop solar for at least 300 units of power generation every month, which will be muft bijli for the households. There will be some assistance and some kind of a funding which will be extended. So you're generating renewable energy, providing the renewable energy generators the free that which they would want to use, and over and above that, the surplus that they produce can be used for selling and earning money out of it. Enhancement of target for Lakpati Didi from 2 crore women to 3 crore women. Preparing and empowering the MSMEs to grow and compete globally, aligning regulatory environment for them. The sixth is making sure that the eastern region, and when I say eastern region, I'm not talking about northeast. Northeast will get the attention that they've been getting all the while. They will still continue to get it, and they will be on the top of our priority. But when I say the eastern region, I'm talking about Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Orissa, making sure that they will become the engines of growth for the new Amritkal India that we are trying to use as a bridge towards leading to Vikasit Bharat 2047. And Eastern India, I've missed out on West Bengal, please add it, Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. Next generation reforms will be carried on, building consensus with states and stakeholders for reform, perform, transform. Three major corridors which are programs for railways, for logistics efficiency, and they have been explained. The important point that I want to highlight there is to make sure for Vikasit Bharat, you just don't need to build for better passenger convenience, you need to build for better passenger convenience. You need to give them safety. You need to shorten the traveling time for them. So one of the corridor is going to give emphasis for high density routes where passengers traffic is very high. We need to bring efficiencies and better safety in those areas. But for Vikasit Bharat, passengers need to move as they wish. But equally, materials, raw materials, building goods, cement, rare earths, minerals, we need them to move efficiently as well. So the corridor will take care of that as well. So the synergy between movement of people and movement of goods is what is being highlighted in the three corridors that we're talking about. Ninth announcement, that is,